One dog companion like that in Final Fantasy
No
14.
birds returning this year.
Ranger class incoming
The
with
deadlands have
7.0.
swallowed their roosts, like as not. We're running out of time.
We'll be in Rosaria in a day or two.
Back to where it all began.
Did I ever see the corpse of my dead brother, by the way? No, because he's right there.
He must be stopped.
Alright, back to night.
Spitting great gouts of fire he was, like a bleeding volcano.
Ever seen a volcano?
No.
What? You think I'm having you on?
Clive! Your
I've seen a
friend.
volcano once.
She's awake.
Right.
Go to her, you fool.
You fool! Take the birds!
Right, you lot. Enough slacking. Goots, come with me. Gav, go and get those wounds seen to.
Oh, give it to me straight. How long have I got?
So?
All in good time. Let's make ourselves scarce. Jill.
Jill! We're both adults now. We can have consensual intercourse.
Let's get this fixed before someone doesn't.
Why did I grab my sword like that?
It really is you.
Time to hold hands with you now.
It is.
Clive! You're alive.
Okay, that's way looter than just holding hands.
So are you.
I didn't actually meant
still
it when I
can't
said
believe it.
consensual intercourse.
Are your wounds healed?
Yes. Talia told me what happened. You saved my life.
After nearly taking it, I had no idea. Forgive me, but how did you ever come to be there, Jill? Fighting for them.
The Iron Blood. They invaded not long after the news arrived about Phoenix Gate. Rosaria had lost her leaders. The Duchy was in chaos. The Iron Kingdom saw our weakness and pounced upon it. They killed the men and captured the women.
And took you back to Ironhome.
I thought they meant to have their fun with me before the end. But the end never came. My powers awoke, and everything changed. It all happened so fast.
We were told that the Iron Blood had captured a dominant and planned to bring her on their latest crusade.
They gave me a choice. To fight for them on the battlefield, or see my countrywomen slaughtered.
What about the countryman?
And they call us dominant.
What? What happened to Clive? What happened at Phoenix Gate?
They only that shit. They don't capture man through. Hey, I want to be that for you guys, okay? God.
I killed Joshua.
No. That's not true. I know you. You wouldn't do that.
It's the truth. I changed into him again. Not long ago. The second icon of fire. The one responsible.
Clive.
When I think back to that night. The hooded man, he spoke to me. What did he say? We have found you. What did he mean?
Clive, we should go back there, to Phoenix Gate. I need to know what really happened, and so do you. You need to know for certain. And if what you told me is true, and you did what you said you did, then we will face it together.
Damn, my controller vibrated once he
Yeah,
held my hand.
aye. All right.
You'll be needing a change of clothes then. Out you go, your lordship. We wouldn't want you getting overexcited.
Sorry.
I'll see you soon then, Clive.
When Junon fades, she won't kill all the man. I'll capture all the man.
We've a long journey ahead of us.
New items are available! Can't talk to you ladies. We have items to get.
Let's get this fixed.
Damn, that was a very lewd scene though. I didn't actually meant that we were gonna have consensual intercourse, but we totally did. I held her hand. Yo man, I just held the lady's hand. Blacksmith!
Make it quick.
I need some of that boost that I gave
Same
you.
for you, dear.
Storm Cry. Gaia's Blade. Ooh, 150. It's even better than what I have right now. Why do you keep giving me better things? I barely used this one. Alright, let's get that one.
If I do say so myself.
Battle chains. Ooh, 38 on the defense. Imperial Link of the past. I want to upgrade my other one, but I can't. Gaia Blade. How do we upgrade? We need a Minotaur main. Alright. They give me a lot of upgrades, by the way, every single time. I'm quite happy about that. Goldwork stash would be really nice if you have a goldwork. Oh, get.
You can thank me later.
Oh, we can make a second one too. Go.
Yeah, that should do you.
Yeah, that's what I thought. What about iron vambraces? Ooh, belt chains too is good, but I need one first. I need regular one first. Okay, I need regular battle chains. Give me.
No scratches, all right?
And let me reinforce this one. to... Oh, I can't reinforce it. No. I have been left in the dark.
That it? Fine.
Ooh, side quest! I know we're going on a date together, but I have side quests to do. Are you a Moogle? Am I seeing things? Am I delusional because I just held hands with a girl and I see Moogles right now?
They even have a Moogle. I've never seen one in the flesh. I'm sure it said in my father's bestiary that they live deep in the forest. Nectar, you say? So it would seem.
I understand the Moogle tongue? Oh no.
That sounds painful.
Yay! Koopa quest. Thanks, Moogle.
Gradually get.
I was.
I don't doubt it.
We strive to be better. Now, as to the task itself, I have 3 meals.
I figured it. Give me the food.
I'd be a.
Mark the 3.
No, I clicked too fast.
You'll find one by the entrance, another in the bunks, and the other guarding the cells. Thank you once again, Clive.
Deliver a meal. Meal. I have food for everybody.
Just don't have enough teams to follow.
Oh my god, they're not in a restaurant.
Not even if they were teams of one.
Moogle, out of the way. I need to bring food to the people. Takeaway service. Where's my tip? You better give me a tip.
Can I help you?
Yes, I have food.
Kenneth sent me.
I have a hearty meal for you. Deliver June. Deliver you.
wonderful.
Deliver June.
You hear that?
Deliver June.
Our food has arrived.
Deliver June.
Does your appetite still elude you?
Is he sick?
Westerners and their tips.
I'm
Hey,
afraid
that's
so.
just American, okay?
Who's no longer in
We
need
don't
of
tip
our
here in
physical's
Europe.
immediate administration,
I just
so
order my
sent here
food
for
and be
further
like,
rest.
thanks. And then I close the
tend to
door
those who
very
cannot tend to
awkwardly.
themselves,
While
which
they hold
leaves
out their
me very
hands,
little time
expecting
for
a tip.
anything else.
No, they don't.
Happily, Kenneth sees that I stay. I would be lost without the kindness of good people like him and yourself.
No, they don't really tip here in Europe. Unless you're on a holiday and you like be like, unless you like go out for dinner and you like paying in cash and be like, yeah, keep the change or something like that. I consider that a tip. It's not like, oh, I need to like give them 14% tip because I have to pay their wages.
Back so soon? Fancied another kip.
Don't you tell them to leave it at the door downstairs?
Kenneth sent me.
They usually
thought it might
wait.
be
They always wait. I always be like, yeah, I'll open the door downstairs. You can leave it there. But they always standing there, so I'm like,
wasn't
okay.
wrong.
Well,
The way my gut's been growling, I'd have curls.
it's bad. In
running
America, it's
scared.
really bad. They're like,
It's not- you
they
keep
in
yourself on the
America,
right
they
side
literally
of these
expect you to
bars
tip
now.
at a Starbucks now or at a McDonald's. They're like, do you want to leave a tip? I mean, to be fair though, here in Europe, you know how they do it here? In Europe, if you go to McDonald's, instead of like asking for a tip, they ask you if you like wanna like donate to McDonald's. Like they literally just ask for like a donation. They're like, you wanna donate? You wanna donate 10% of your meal? This one looks sick. We need to have to kill it.
Something smells good. For me,
You have
I
to
hope.
tip for pizza delivery.
It
I never
is.
really buy.
Courtesy of
I love
Kenneth.
when you order pizza delivery. I usually pick it up myself. But that's the charity, right? Ronald McDonald House.
Oh, my thanks.
I don't know. I never read it
These
completely.
birds are needy
I just see like,
creatures.
do you want to pay
They don't
extra?
like
I'm
me
like,
running
no,
after the fat chocobo behind their backs.
no.
They must keep
I
you
don't want to
busy.
pay extra.
Ah, there's
I'm at
never a moment
McDonald's. I don't want to pay
Probably for the
extra.
best I eat down. And who has time to wash and dress for dinner when they've got little darlings like these to... Anyway, thanks for the food. And be sure to give Kenneth my regards.
In Europe, you also have unions, so
I think
people
that's
get
everyone.
paid.
I better let Kenneth know.
Yeah. I just don't understand it. I don't understand tipping culture in America, honestly. Cause, okay, hear me out, right? Like, don't get me wrong. I understand that tipping is necessary for servers in the United States of America. Like, cause they get like paid like.
You're back. All done? Wonderful. Here.
They get like paid like $3 an hour or something like that, so they rely on tipping, right? So I understand that, but I don't understand like.
Always quite something.
First off, just what you could do is literally just pay your servers more, and then people are like, yeah, but servers like they get paid more in tips, so it's like more convenient for them to getting tips rather than getting paid more. Like,
it's kind of you to say
that doesn't make sense. Like, even if I was a server and I would love the tips, you will still get tips. Like, people are not gonna stop tipping. They might tip less. They might tip like not 20% of the entire price of their meal, but look at this way. You get paid a normal wage per hour, like whatever it is, like minimum wage, even like $11 an hour. You're not gonna like you're gonna get like a decent. You're gonna get a decent pay if it's like quiet. If like you're not doing anything for an hour, you're still gonna get paid. You're not relying on that tip that people come into. Secondly, people are still gonna tip. If people are gonna go out for dinner, they most likely will like, yeah, thank you for the service, and then they leave you like, maybe it's like just a small tip. Like I said, people here are just like, just leave the change or something like that. Like just round it up to like whatever. It's not gonna be like, yeah, it's not gonna be like $20 tip, like a 20% tip, but it's still gonna be a tip. And rich people are gonna be like giving you even more, most likely. So it doesn't really, like, I don't understand just increase the prices of the meals if it's really that awkward, you know? Because Gina's cheap. No, I'm not cheap. When I was in the US, I gave people tips because apparently that was the norm. I'm like, fine, whatever. But I don't understand that. Like, when I go to a restaurant here,
It's my assistant.
and let's say I go to the Tex-Mex here and I pay by cash, I won't ask for like having change back. If it's gonna be like, if I'm gonna have to like pay like $37 for my meal, I'm just gonna give them 40 and be done with it. They can keep the $3 that I'm leaving as a tip. Like,
right, I'll go.
Yes, that's not 20. That's like not a 14% tip. What's like the minimum you want? What you required to tip? Like 11% or something like that. I don't remember. That was like a percentage. My ex was doing that when I was there. She was in control of that. I was just like, whatever.
Now go, and do not linger. Why? It may already
The owners
be
don't
too
want that
late.
there, cause I mean, I get that the owners don't want that, but fuck that. Fuck the owners. I think the part you don't understand is that workers are slaves in America and that they are legally slaves. You pay them something. Yeah, it's at least 40% of the meal cost. Like, just increase prices, okay? Just don't give unlimited refills. I know, shocking. People in America will die because they can't drink their sodas, but just don't give it infinite refills. Make like in Europe, our prices for like a meal is like, let's say if I were to go to that Tex-Mex, right? Let me see. That's like, I think that's like an average kind of like restaurant, right? Let me see. I think that's like an average, like not expensive, not cheap kind of place. That's just like your average. Like, it's not getting fast food. Let me see if they have prices on their website. Let's see if we go get what do we get at the Tex-Mex? We get a Mexican food, obviously. We get some we get a burrito, a small burrito. A small burrito is 17 euros, right? If you're gonna order a drink, it's gonna be like $2.50 for a small glass. Not this kind of glass. This is a big glass. You're gonna get like a small glass. This is also a big glass. You're gonna get like a small glass. It's gonna be like, if you had a can of soda, you would have like 1.5 glass of it, pretty much. some restaurants give you like a can, so you kind of get like better deal for your drinks, but most of them give you like a small glass that is like 20 centiliters, I think. 20 centiliters is like the price of a drink. That's the size of a drink, and it costs 250. Between 220 and like 250 is like the average price. Where I live, it's gonna be more expensive because they really like to extort tourists on that.
We're leaving.
17 euros for a small burrito. Yeah, 17 euros for a small burrito. See why we don't tip?
Them buried out there in the black.
See why I don't tip?
Thank that girl for you.
A burrito shouldn't be 17 euros.
And I will.
Now, what do you really want?
17 euros for a small burrito. 21 euros for a large burrito. Enchiladas small portion is 18 euros. Enchiladas large is 23 bucks. Chili con carne is like 18 euros. Let's look at fajitas, right? Create your own fajita. If I were to create my own fajita, it would be 24 euros. And like I said, that's not even counting drinks, right? Drinks are going to be way more expensive. You will be crying your lungs out on the prices of drinks here, because you will most likely only get one drink and drink the rest at home because it is expensive here.
Best of luck.
And you're not going to get unlimited refills. You only get one refill. Or you can only get one fill, and you have to pay for every other fill that comes after that. Pretty much. So yeah. That's why I always get drinks without ice. Not to mention most places don't clean their ice machines. Oh, I know that too. I like drinks with no ice. I always do that at McDonald's. Oh, they're already skipping you on drinks. They fill that shit with 8% ice and 20% soda. I saw like, I think it's Starbucks where they charge you extra. Like, this was like in America, right? I saw that they charge you extra if you order your drink without ice. I don't remember if it's Starbucks. But that's like it was like a place in America. They show, like, they had like a thing, like if you order without ice, they're gonna upcharge you. And people will in the comments were like, all right, just order the drink with ice on the side. Slime in the ice machine. Ice machine is gross. And also never get coffee at a hotel. Like not and like your hotel chamber, right? Never got coffee from that thing. I won't drink coffee. I don't like coffee myself, so I won't drink it. But I apparently they never clean the coffee machine in hotel rooms, and apparently a lot of people pee in that. It is apparently a common thing to pee in the coffee machine. And I got this from like actual hotel workers, right? Oh god, yeah. Don't drink coffee from your coffee machine in your hotel room in a hotel. Also, apparently another tip that I learned is that do not touch the curtains. Do things they know never clean. The curtains.
It would have been worse if you hadn't come along.
And the coffee machines.
I've seen you around the hideaway. You're new, aren't you?
I don't want to know what people do with the curtains.
And I'm Martel. But what are you doing here?
Looking for you.
You don't want to know what they do with the curtains.
This is no place for a bearer on her own.
I noticed that.
What was like the other thing?
The soil's not going to collect itself.
They never clean
for you.
Decorative pillows.
Just exactly what sort of dirt is it that you need?
What I need is soil. But I'd be a fool to refuse your help after what just happened.
I feel like never go to a
you're looking for.
if you go to a hotel,
Dark, rich,
just
fragrant.
Just lay on top
Dark
of your sheets.
Rich. Well, you should hurry back.
Don't lay on the floor, they're gross too.
That seems unlikely, but I won't argue with you. Thanks.
People pee in coffee machines here and people poo in supermarkets there. people are disgusting. That's what I learned.
There's certainly enough of it here. But is it dark, rich, and fragrant?
Don't look under the sheets either. There will be stains. Oh god, I once looked under the bed. I was like, I was thoroughly grossed out after I looked under the bed. The worst part is sleeping in the bed, knowing how dirty it is under the bed.
That should be enough. I better get it back to the hideaway.
People are fucking disgusting, dudes. But yeah, there's that. But yeah, that's why we don't tip in Europe. I can also give you like our takeaway prices if you want to know our takeaway prices, and why we don't tip our takeaway drivers. They will ask you for a tip though on the takeaway website. If you order, there'll be like a thing when the driver is going. It'll be like, do you want to tip 10, 15, or 25%?
Well, yeah, she's standing right there.
Not the girl. The soil. Did you bring it?
Okay, so pretty much like the cheapest price if I were to order out, like some takeout. A chicken burger with some fries.
When Martel came home,
And I think they give you like 3 pieces of chicken. It's like $14.99.
First and foremost come the measurements.
Minimum order is 15 euros. So you're gonna have to order like an extra piece of chicken for
Worried about
$2.
me? Sorry to disappoint you, but the only thing he worries about is his
That's like a cheap takeaway. That's like what I usually get when I get takeaway. Let's get that.
And if it wasn't
it's
for him,
pretty
we
cheap.
wouldn't be growing anything in these ruins. Although you shouldn't have to pay it too. Did he even offer you anything
The chair,
to help
they
you?
will charge like $2 extra,
Yeah. I
without
know
you
it's not
knowing
much,
it.
but it's something at least.
They just increase the menu prices. If you actually go to the store, it's like $13.99, I think, or $12.99.
I wish I could offer you some fruit too, but you're not likely to thank me if I do. Still, we'll grow some.
Now I believe it when they say Japan is best known for being clean. Everywhere else is just disgusting. Japan can be disgusting too, though. Trust me, every country can be quite disgusting. There are hotels. You should like watch C-Doc VA and his like when he does like a collab with Chris Aboard, and they go to like these love hotels and stuff like that. There's some really disgusting. They've been to some really nasty hotels. They've been to some really nasty hotels.
Really do with a proper place to train.
Like literally rooms that just smell like smoke and love hotels though. That's kind. I mean, I would expect a love hotel to be even more cleaner. I would assume like the staff, if you're paying for like a love hotel where you pay by the hour. I mean, some of them are clean though, but a lot of that can be like really disgusting ones.
Up, is it?
We'll be leaving for Rosaria as
Gordon
soon as
Ramsay's
we're able.
hotel hell is good. Oh my
Down
god, I
memory
watched that
lane,
show.
eh?
How much is a Big
Rosaria
Mac?
ain't
I don't
what she
know.
used to be, Clive. Not since the Imperials moved in. First sign of trouble, you make straight for Martha's Rest and ask for the landlady. She's a friend of the cause. Tell her you're with Sid, and she'll help you out.
Understood. Thank you, Gav.
Yeah.
I'd be lost without you.
Yeah, I'm just doing my job. No need to make such a fuss. You take care, alright? Oh, I'm crap at goodbyes. Where's Sid when you need him?
Give him my regards when he gets back.
I will.
Ooh.
Sorry to keep you waiting.
That's
Ready?
all good.
My lady.
my lady.
Ready.
I can't really take these prices. Like, if I were to do takeaway for McDonald's, a Big Mac costs €6.45. But I don't know how much they upcharge for the takeaway. Yeah, Big Mac is $6.45. The thing is, like, the meal, like, if I go to, like, the actual meal, a Big Mac meal being €11.80, that sounds like something that you pay at McDonald's if you get, indeed, a meal. It sounds like the large meal, $11.80. I remember always paying, like, $12 at McDonald's for, like, a large meal. But then I don't get I get McChicken instead. Big Mac is, I don't like a Big Mac either, honestly. I don't understand why that is like McDonald's, like it's like McDonald's their flagship burger, right? But I don't like it. It's like I can eat it. If you give me like a Big Mac for like $2, I'll be like, sure, I'll buy it for $2, right? Cheap food. I literally prefer that like dumbass hamburger over a Big Mac. At least when you're eating like the McDonald's like hamburger, you know you're eating a McDonald's hamburger. You know the expectation is going to be low. It's just like a patty with ketchup and pickles on top, and that's it. And I'm like, okay, McDonald's. But if you like eating like a McMac, you get like the lettuce, the cheese, the two really awkward patties on there. And it's like, yeah, I don't like Big Mac. My favorite is McChicken at McDonald's when it comes to burgers. But yeah, it's near €6, I guess. Alexa, what is the price of a Big Mac in the Netherlands?
From valuewalk.com, in the Euro area, the average price of a Big Mac is €3.88, about $4.06 based on current exchange rates.
That's not correct. That has to be including Eastern Europe, because they're way more expensive here. I have never seen, like, the last time, the cheapest that I ever remember a Big Mac to be is $4.95, I think. That's like the cheapest that I ever, like, I remember. Unless it's $5.95, but maybe it's either $4.95 or $5.95. It's definitely not €3.88. I never seen that cheap. If I wish. Let me see if I use the McDonald's app, right? I have the app. McDonald's app. Where's the app? I should like spend my coins. I probably have enough for a free meal. Here, look. Mac deals, right? My deals. Alright. This deal is 20 chicken McNuggets for €8.90. That's a deal, guys. That's like the actual deal. €9 for 20 McNuggets. I don't know how much is this in the US, but I'm pretty sure that's in the US it's a lot cheaper. I usually get stuff with the dollar menu. The dollar menu here is like crooked nowadays. It's not even like it's not a dollar anymore. It used to be like €1 for like a hamburger. You had like €1 hamburger, $1.50 cheeseburger, $1.50 for a chicken wrap at McDonald's, €1 for a €1, $1.50 for a chili chicken, which is like a McChicken but a bit smaller and no lettuce and just chili sauce on it, which is actually really good. McDonald's app sometimes has really good deals on it. I agree. Not during the summer for some reason, but yeah, I agree. Got some good breakfast deals on it. Nice. Yeah, like I said, McDonald's is rather... It's like not expensive, but it's more expensive than it is in the US. Quality is a bit better than in the US. I would... If you go to Europe and you see a McDonald's, and you're like thinking, holy shit, gross. It's better than the US. US McDonald's was absolutely... The only times we went to McDonald's was for the Monopoly things. And get like a soda. A $1 big soda. A $1.09 or 7 cents
Rosaria.
big soda.
It's been 13 years.
But this breeze, the smell of the grass, it's just as I remember it.
You haven't been back either.
I couldn't. Bran did keep a close watch on each other in the Imperial Army. You get beheaded just for knowing a deserter. The only way out was on a mission.
I see.
But mostly I was afraid. Afraid to go back.
I know.
But I'm here now.
You know, Jill looks like a mommy now.
We should press on.
This looks very mature for sure. I don't, like, Clive doesn't really look like he looks old. Yes, he looks older than the Clive, but it looks like Jill aged way more than Clive did, and Clive looked way older in the intro. It was like Clive would be like, what, 16, 17, I would say. Jill legit looked like the same age as Joshua, in my opinion. She could have been a bit older though. Like, okay, between Joshua and Clive, I would have said like she would be like 2 years younger or something like. And like in the intro, I would have said she would be like 14 or something like that. And then like now, it's like Clive looks like he is. I don't know. He looks like he is. What was it? 13 years later. Okay, I'm cheating now. But yeah, he looks like in his mid-20s, right? But it looks like, but she looks like she's like 30 plus. 20 years? Was it 20 years? I thought it was 13 years. Okay, then she definitely. Oh, I can go down here. I did not realize that. Come on, Jill. Got you. It was 13? Yeah, 13. Okay, yeah, okay. I don't know. Can I control her? No. Hey, babe. Hey, babe. I mean a dog. Hello, cutie. So she's like 24. Like I said, 13 years have passed. I kind of would have guessed Clive to be like 17, 16. So she's like 29. I would have expected her to be younger. She might be the same age because I'm pretty sure that they're like kind of like betrothed or something like that. I would have assumed they're the same age, despite her looking like 2 years, 3 years younger. But she should be like 20, between like 25 and 29, and I can assume she'll have aged a bit because of her experiences. Like, have you ever played World of Warcraft? Isn't Jaina Proudmoore? She also looks like a mommy, grandmommy, even though she's like not that old. They just have a lot of worries, you know. They just have a lot of worries. Okay, can we buy this thing now? We can't buy it yet. I need 1600. Okay, I need 200 more XP. A bighorn? I want to kill that. Babe, we're gonna kill this thing.
You know what to do, boy.
What's up, fellow nerd? What's up, boob? Posture check. Posture check. Okay. Posture check. Well, 8,000 on the dog. Look at that. Music is so good. The battle music, I love it. Could definitely something in Final Fantasy 14. Going through like a dungeon. At a boss fight. Oh god! Nate! Now I'm poor. Yes, so can it make the music? Yeah, he's like he's a master in making music. Okay, we need to go there. Unless the side quest there. Do we need to kill everything we see? No. Do I want to kill everything I see? Yes. The other person playthrough I'm watching is like there's only a few songs they have. Lots of them sound like they're ripped up from 14. I mean, I can assume that it was inspired by 14 because they're both Final Fantasy. Which I kind of like, because it's like kind of like, damn, I love the inspiration. I think I haven't killed yet. Come here. It's those things. I know those things. I have one as a mount. Man, it didn't give anything. What's over here?
Get him, boy!
I feel like my girlfriend is like... I think my boyfriend is a psychopath. Come on, doggy. Enter goal. What, why? Because I'm killing everything. I see something and I'm like, murder.
They never finished building the bridge then.
After what happened at Phoenix Gate, it didn't seem the highest priority.
Chocobos!
Oi!
Oi!
Stop. Here, you couldn't give me an hand, could you?
Seems like our chocobos are running around.
Bloody bearer. Just when I thought my luck had changed. Still, better a crumb of crystal than an empty hand, I suppose. Though it pains me to use another man's branded. Here, you understand me, don't you? I need your help.
I'm not retarded.
Must have caught whiff
The
of my
hell's wrong with
cargo,
you?
Now they've got me surrounded. No, it's funny late as it was. I've got something special needs delivering before the rest, but I dare not leave my cart untended. You couldn't run it up to Martha's Rest for me, could you? Needs to get there quick, mind.
Might as well. Because I want money.
Fine.
That's the spirit. All right. Here. You hand that to the stable master and no one else. I'm owed a little something for it. If he gives it to you, pass it along to your master by way of thanks. Be off with you then. And don't go taking any detours on the way.
I do what I want! Don't be rude to me! I'm gonna kill your chocobos! Detour time! I see things to kill over there. treasure! Detour.